invited father to see you.
How's your back?
What do you care?
I'll give you a lift to the hospital.
No, thank you.
Save on cab fares.
I'd rather walk and cause permanent damage to my spine than take a lift from you.
Come on, Sophie.
Come on what, Dad? You've tried it on with my physio, that now thinks you're a perv and wants nothing to do with me.
I've tried to explain.
Explain what? You practically groped her.
No, I didn't.
Can't blame her for running a mile, Dad. I'd have probably done the same.
Look, I've said I'm sorry. I apologise to her. If it's any consolation, I feel the biggest pillock that ever walked.
Hang on. Oh, look, I'm completely pain-free. It's a miracle, just because you said sorry.
Sophie, there are other physios at that hospital.
Well, I don't want anybody else.
You don't know until you try.
I wouldn't be in this fix if it wasn't for you, so why don't you just shut up and get lost?
So what are you going to do?
I'm just going to have to go along, aren't I? And see what they give me.
Come in.
Highly unorthodox, I know, but can I just have a word? I think it's very hard for her because she's done absolutely nothing wrong.
That's not the
She's done
issue.
Everything that you've asked her to do.
She's a model patient, I agree.
She's only like that because she's clicked with you. And I'm worried that if she gets somebody else, it's just not going to be the same.
All staff who work to a very high standard.
I don't doubt that, but... Well, there is such a thing as chemistry. And you inspire her in a way that I've never seen with anybody else.
She would have got exactly the same treatment from any of my colleagues.
I don't believe it works like that. I mean, it wasn't long ago that she was scared that she'd never walk again. And that's down to you that she's come this far, not the system. Look, I know we had our differences very early on, but now when Sophie says you're special, I have to agree with her. And I'd hate all that good work that you've done undone because of a drunken lunge from my oath of an ex-husband. Please say you'll carry on seeing her, Jenna. It'd break her heart if you don't.
Sophie Webster.
Does this mean that...
How's that back from yesterday?
Yeah, it's no worse.
Come on, let's have a look at you.
I can't believe my mum come to see you.
No, she cares about you.
I didn't think that you could just change your mind.
Well, I hadn't got as far as requesting that your care be transferred, and I decided it was in your best interests to keep things as they are.
Gosh, I'd have killed my dad. I still might.
I think the less said about him, the better.
Yeah. I know he's feeling really guilty, though. He asked me if I wanted a lift, but I said, no, Dad, I'm fine.
Yeah, good for you.
I don't suppose you're going back that way, are you?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
Look, I don't think lifts are a good idea, Sophie. Or presents.
I got you in trouble.
No. I'm just making sure that you don't.
Hey, all right. Well, thank you for speaking to Jenna.
So she saw you then?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't sure when I left her if she would or not.
It's just brilliant.
Oh, not really.
Oh, come on, you didn't like her from the start. And it must have cost you something.
Yeah, well, whatever.
And you would have had to take time off work.
Well, if it helps you, that's all I'm glad about. So you had a good session?
Yeah, I don't even injure myself from my fall.
Oh, that's good news. Well, I'm off to work now, but there's some lunch in the fridge if you get hungry.
Or you could let me treat you instead.
Oh, what's this, debt repayment?
If you like.
Well, what slap-up meal are you offering?
Seafood with vegetable accompaniments.
Or as we would say, fish and chips.
And mushy peas.
Say, how can I resist?
Tried to snog your physio.
Yep, so if I ever want to be sick, I don't need to stick my fingers down my throat. I'll just think of that.
Were you jealous?
Don't be stupid.
That is so gross. Mind you, she's tasty.
There is no excuse, Ryan. If my mum hadn't gone to the hospital this morning and talked around, then I probably would have been transferred to someone else.
So everything's on track again?
Yeah.
You don't sound too sure.
No, I am.
Come on, what's wrong? I know you, Soph.
Right. It's just...
Go on.
I was angling for a lift, right? Only she said she couldn't. She had to keep a professional distance.
Well, that's fair enough.
No, she's done it before. And she said there to be no more presents either.
Maybe she's realised she went too far.
Not maybe. She's just trying to close me down.
She wouldn't take you back on if that's what she wanted to do.
Just something has changed. She's now cool and she's polite, but something's changed.
Maybe it's her way of saying don't get the wrong idea. Just because she's changed her mind about seeing you doesn't mean anything goes kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Try not to let it get to you.